All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Readers. We are finishing off the psychedelic sector review with SEEL and TRUFF. All right, that is Celos and Red Holland, I believe is what it is. What are we going to do today? Same thing we always do, right? We'll take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how things are setting up. We have our 5 moving averages. There are no horizontal or resistance lines here, so I will be drawing some for sure while we make this. And then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, real quick, if you disagree with anything I have to say, please throw it in the comments, okay? I am not perfect and all-knowing, and I would much rather you tell me than my bank account tell me if I lose something, right? So, two-way street here, okay? And then, hey, if you can like and subscribe, it does really well with the YouTube algorithms. But hey, even if you don't, I am sincerely grateful for you being here, all right? So let's get into it. Look, I very often say, look, a couple good things, right? Let's start with the goods. First, beautiful break of the 8 makes it all the way up to the 100, right? And actually in between was the 200. So this thing made a monstrous move from under to all the way above every single moving average, right? By no means an easy accomplishment. And hey, let's give credit where credit's due, all right? And actually a decent run from 70 to a little more than $1, right? Roughly speaking, you're at 50% right there, right? So not too shabby. But look, what really happened was this right here. If you're going to break all 5 moving averages, okay, I need good confirmation. And it actually started like it wanted to. It gaps up a little bit to open right here, but then quickly drops down there, right? Actually wicks super hard to the 8, but hey, at least it closed over it. But yeah, clearly that was a bad sign. And from there, all it does is go under the 8, tries to get over that little cluster of 3 lines, right? Come on. 1 line's hard to get over. Those 2 lines right there took about 3 days to go over, right? You can't just expect to get over 3. And I mean, the 3 of them got real annoyed and really quickly threw it down, right? So, ugly volume, right? Just look at that. I mean, a couple green sprinkles in a mass sell-off, right? For basically a month from the middle of January till middle of February, right? Under all 5 moving averages, real bad MACD, not a great RSI. Looked like it was going up right there, definitely going down right there. When you're under all 5, that's bad. When the MACD looks bad, when the RSI looks bad, and the volume looks bad, when everything that we have to look at here looks bad, you can't expect much good to happen, right? I am not here to hate on this stock, but I'm just here to tell you what the lines are telling me, right? I know it sounds a little fortune-telling, but hey, if you watch my videos, I hope you know it's a little more than that, right? But yeah, look, I'm going to quickly make a couple lines. Obviously, if you can break that, and I'll zoom out, we'll take a look at the weekly to see if there's better lines or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, very quickly, it's either break all the moving averages and run up to $1.04, or I mean, stay under them and probably head back down to 66, right? So let me zoom out a bit again. Yeah, look at that. That red. It wanted to make a good fill up, right? It got actually a little more than halfway, in all honesty, too. But yeah, unfortunately, it did make its way down. Oh, I have a bunch of lines up here. Like I said, I haven't made these videos in a good while. I really am sad that I didn't, because there was a nice little run that I obviously missed off on, right? But sadly, I'm coming back into this at a bit of a negative time, right? And yeah, there's not too much more to say. I'm not going to draw many more lines, actually. Honestly, I feel like I'm just going to delete all the lines and start over real quick. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. Let me delete all 5. Cool. Okay, so let me draw it from here and then see if it changes on the daily. So I'm at least going to draw those 2 because those are the 2 immediate ones. And then, hey, I'll take that one as well just to have one more out. And then on the daily, okay, that's actually literally where we were. So I'm going to delete that, okay, because that's just close enough. Yeah, I am going to delete it. Look, that's close enough to the 100 to where it really doesn't matter. And that's the only green in the string of red. So that's going to be super easy to spot. All right. I'm deleting that line because the way it actually stayed pretty much the same, right? I used the bottom of this one. The weekly made me use the bottom of this one. I'm actually all right with that. I'll be honest. Because again, I'm not here for perfection, right? I'm here for good enough and a good plan because, I know if I lose this, yeah, I'm probably obviously going to come down here, right? And I know if I lose that, I don't even know what's below that, right? But right now, it's all about these 5 lines and then pretty much those 2 right there. I'm going to actually answer. Okay, so there is one more to draw down there. I will draw that as well. Looks like I can go just a little lower. I think that's a good number. Cool. Okay, again, this one does look a little worrisome one more time. In a lot of ways, anything can still happen because look, there's definitely like a little bit of a wannabe oscillation, but like, yeah, it definitely is. It's not, no, I'm trying to pretend that there's a horizontal cluster is what I was really trying to do. I was trying to like squeeze some positivity, but it just did not happen. So TRUFF, again, this one is a pink counter stock, all right? I often say that the pink counters are definitely a little on the hectic side, but hey, look, this one is actually one of the most bullish daily charts, all right? And someone did ask me about that one, and look, I actually said, I think the comment came before Friday 7%. I'm not honestly sure or not, but this thing is, and it, look, horizontal cluster, all 5 lines, right? Anything can happen in this. And it's actually a little scary when it's on the bottom side versus this top side right here, right? But then look, the whole sector started doing really well, all right? The difference here really is this one's continuing up. I got a golden cross right there where a smaller one breaks above a bigger one. There was definitely a golden cross happening there. And despite all these reds right here, the green was still going up. The 20 was still going up. Most of the time, if you're going to give me 3 red candles in a row, I'm at least going to see at least a flattening out, right? So it's look, the power of the 8 and the 20 are, in my opinion, huge. And if you can ride the 2 of these up, it's very game changing, all right? And again, if you're gonna get 3 candles in a row that are red and this isn't gonna go down, you know what? You can't like get scared of these, all right? So yeah, very cool to see the 7%. Honestly, I'm not watching this. I'm happy to see it go up because that is actually what I said it was gonna do. So cool to see that. Man, this is a really nice weekly chart. So look, volume used to be on average in the 3 millions, okay? It has very, very quickly lost 30, I mean, it's lost 66%. It's basically got a little less than half, right? So let's say it's lost 60%, whatever, right? But hey, is this gonna start picking up? Maybe. These last few weeks have actually been pretty good, right? So this is still a really nice RSI. MACD is actually now coming into the 0. They're both green over red. You've got nothing but candles, a good break of the 50 with confirmation. I'll be honest, I want to know if we get over that. Let's set an alert at, come on, baby, don't lag, at cross above that line. Let me know. Interesting. I can't believe this is in the million volume as well. Good for you, at least on the week, right? Obviously a little low daily, but yeah, there is definitely some interest in this thing. I'm just zooming out a bit. Look, all of this is really shady trading. And what is shady trading? It's when you look in the minute and it looks like this, okay? When you have this, one person probably made a buy right there that made it do that, right? And you can see there are no, this should look, oh man, I gotta zoom in super hard, sorry. You see how this is a weekly chart and you see nothing but good candles? I actually need to see that on the minute. I don't want to see dash, 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 dash like that. That's not, so that's what I always say when I say it's really hard to like gauge technical analysis on these kind of stocks. If you go to the minute and it looks like this, just get ready. Because I'm telling you that you actually have, unless your last name is Gates or you're, whoever your daddy is and gives you whatever money, you're kind of riding someone else's movements. You know what I mean? So just keep that all in mind. That's a very, very general comment about any stock. But look, one more time, in my eyes, this is nothing but red, 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 red all the way down. Like literally red, 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 red. That's a little bit green. Red, red. Like this is a whole mess of downtrend that can very actually quickly turn into an uptrend. If this keeps going up, this keeps going up, then the red one kind of, because look, even when you look right here, like this, like let's just look at, oh shit, it's there's less of a curve up. That's definitely going, like this bad boy is kind of giving me more. If all three go up, I'm telling you, it's a dangerous thing. You know what I mean? A good dangerous, trust me. And look, one last time, because I didn't even talk about it here. A modest break of the 50 with, look, no confirmation the week after, no confirmation the week after. We actually have 3 weeks over the 50 with good confirmation. I'm telling you, if it could actually even get over this, oh man, yeah, like I don't know if it's gonna get over the 100, I'll be honest, but a ride from basically 10 to 13 ain't too shabby, right? Obviously it's 10 cents and 13 cents, but it's the same percentage, right? So way more excited about this one than I expected, and I actually did say that in the comments, which makes me feel a little better. But again, if you disagree with anything I gotta say, let me know. All right, appreciate your time. Hey, have a great one.